Hello there, peoples of the Internetz, once again to another devlog of my game, A Peasant's Tale. This week was another interesting week because I did a lot of stuff and had to sort of do a lot of stuff under the hood in the code, and not everything looks pretty on the outside because I didn't get to the art, or I did sort of, but not to all of it. So the result of that is that, again, like last week, not everything looks great. Um, but yeah. So anyway, I changed the movement and collision system for mobs. I changed the sprint system. I made speed variable from 0 to infinity. So now, before you could only go, and this works for all moving things. They could only go move at integers, like you can move at a speed of 1 per update, or 1 pixel per update, 2 pixels, 3 pixels, but you couldn't alter any of that. You couldn't go any slower than 1, so you couldn't do anything with decimals. Now you can. Now the system supports decimals, so that is a lot more flexible for, like, say, a slowing effect or a speed effect, or say you want one mob to move faster or slower than the other. Now it all works like this, and it's much more flexible. I made a vector class and a node class. Not going to get into that really, but it's just stuff preparing for the A star algorithm that I want to implement. They're basically just utility classes. I fixed the this redundancy in entity lists and sprite in the sprite comparator. I might do a separate video on that itself, but that's more of a code thing. So if you guys want to see that sort of thing, because I don't think I've ever seen a tutorial on this sort of stuff, then I can do that for you guys. I also added more frames to the player animation. That is actual art stuff, but yeah. Anyway, we'll run the thing. Again, with the art thing, I didn't do a lot of art stuff, but I did a little bit. So anyway, gonna run the thing, and ta-da! The trunks that totally break the perspective are gone. Do I think that these are what I'm gonna go with and stick with? No, they're sort of just placeholders, but it's just so I don't go every time I look at the thing. Um, so yeah. So now with the mobs, I don't know why that thing was orange. That might be a bug. But yeah, they sort of work the same. And let me see what I did. What did I do? Okay, so change the movement and collision system. Like, really, a lot of this stuff is just in the code. And if you guys want me to go into the code, I can. But I'm not going to in this video because I don't really know if that's interesting to you guys. But let me know. Also, you can see this squid now moves slower. Let me just go in a hallway. So I'm moving at 1 right now. He's moving at zero point 0.8 or 0.5 rather. So it's easy for me to get out of his range, I guess you can call it, like radius for chasing me. So see that I exited it and now he's not chasing me anymore. So yeah, A star isn't implemented yet, as you can see, but that's on its way. What else? I also changed the sprint system, but I mean, there's literally, it looks the same. It's just in the code that it works a lot better. So basically, this was sort of a code update. And yeah. Also, I've been noticing with the videos that they don't look very good, and by that I mean that they're very jumpy and like laggy, and that's not because of the like game itself. It's because of the recording software, QuickTime Player that I'm using. And I don't know if I'm doing something wrong with it, like setting wise, if I'm like on the wrong setting, or if I'm doing something wrong with uploading the videos to YouTube, if I'm supposed to do something specific for that. But let me know, like, if there's anything I can do about it, and if not, can you guys, like, do you have any sort of software that you prefer for recording? If you guys make videos, that would be much appreciated. Any feedback on that? Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so that's it. Goodbye.